Go! Sky. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to actually introduce this vlog and actually speak. So let's get into this. So I wanted to vlog my kind of main deadline week. Like, I plan to be completed and finished by Friday. Is it happening? I don't know. But we are hopeful. We are hopeful. So yes. I wanted to vlog that because I've got a lot of stuff to do, and for one thing, I want to vlog to hold myself accountable, and I also wanted to show kind of the balance of things and kind of showing that even though I am really pushing to get all these deadlines out and really trying to focus down, that it is still possible to have a balance even when you feel like you have a never-ending pile of work. You know, you can work things so you do still have a balance between the things you're obligated to do and the things that you're kind of wanting to do just because you feel like you get some enjoyment out of it and taking some time to yourself. So I am going to also be filming reading and things like that. I'm currently sitting at my desk because I'm currently doing some work. That was the last clip you guys would have saw, was me working on planning for the online exam that I have due for the 6th. And that's for my Scottish history class. So I'm just writing about the impact of immigration on Scotland. That's one essay. And the other is controversy surrounding the Highland clearances, justified or a genocide, you know, that kind of thing. And yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment. So I'm going to be working on 3 things. One of them is complete but just needs to be proofread, and that's my Viking history class essay, which is on the kind of like merit of the sources we have available for Norse mythology. And I've just told you guys what I'm doing for my Scottish history class, so I won't rehash that. And then I will have my final deadline is for my Celtic and Classical World history class, and there's an online exam for that as well. I don't know when the information for that's going to be released, but hopefully soon, so I can start planning and get it done by the end of the week, because I want to wake up at least by like next Monday, so a week today. I know I said by Friday, but like I want to be able to say technically on Friday or Monday that like that's it, that's the start of my summer cut off time, you know what I mean? So yeah, but like I said, I am still reading even though I've got a lot of deadlines going on. My current read is on my Kindle. It's called Murder Road by Simone St. James. There's a lot going on with that. Kind of my I'll give you just a synopsis of it just now because I don't want this to go on too long because I feel like I've already been talking for ages. We have a newlywed couple. They're going on their honeymoon. There's a wrong turn or something like that, and they go down this very creepy road. They end up in the complete opposite direction of what they were planning, like the way they were planning to go. And they stop on the side of the road, pick up a injured girl who's about 18. They take her to the hospital. She dies, and they are suspects in her murder. And everything kind of unfolds from there. I guess that's all you really need to know. It's set in like the 90s. I'm gonna say the writing isn't too strong. The thriller aspects, you can guess a lot of it. And from what I've heard from everyone is that every guess you make about it is correct, and you pretty much know from like even before like the halfway point, you know how everything's gonna go down pretty much. So yeah. And apparently people had a lot of things unanswered. So yeah. So I'm thinking it's gonna be generously a 3 star. I don't know. I'm just completing it because I just want to get it done. So I'm planning on finishing the like hour or so that I've got left of Murder Road. Um, it wasn't on my TBR. I just decided to pick it up because there was a discussion about it. I did not finish it in time for the discussion. But I still like the whole reason I read it was to do the discussion, so I still went. It's taking a lot of willpower not to DNF, but I'm so close I might as well just see it to the end, you know what I mean? And then once I finish that, I'll be reading Unruly, A History of England's Kings and Queens by David Mitchell. This is on my monthly TBR, and I feel like it's been on a lot of TBRs since. It's so cool. It's been on a lot of TBRs since I've bought it, basically. Like, I've wanted to read it for ages, and finally gonna get round to it. And I've been seriously trying to incorporate a lot more non-fiction into my recreational reading. So that's going to be my next read. So yes, that is the gist of everything in the moment. I'm going to continue working. I'm just going to work until I get these 2 plans done, and then I'm going to reward myself with some reading time. That's how I'm going to work it. Like once I complete my aim for the day in terms of uni work and getting deadlines done, like the aim for today is to complete the planning stage of the exam, and then write because there are 1,000 words each, the 2 questions that you've got to do for the exam. So I'll write the first question tomorrow, the next day, and so you know what I mean. I've got a plan in my head and I know what I'm doing. So yeah, I feel like I've been talking at you guys for forever now, but I thought I would just sit and talk. This is probably just me avoiding cutting this off and actually getting some work done. But that's unfair. I have been sitting and doing work for a long while now, but since about 12:30, and it's now 2:30. So I have been sitting for a while, but there's still a good bit to go. But once it's done, it's done. That's the uni work done for the day, and I can move on to reading. So let's get it done. Okay, so after 3 hours of like straight work, I've decided I'm going to have a break. So I'm gonna get a snack and read for a little bit. Maybe for like an hour or so, and then I'm gonna work until dinner, and then after dinner we'll just be reading. So I'll probably have a break, finish the book I'm on, the thriller Murder Road, do some more work, have dinner, and then yeah, so hopefully we'll get all the planning I wanted to do done. And I've kind of decided that I'm also going to attempt tomorrow to just get both questions just written out tomorrow, I don't know if it's gonna work, but we shall see. We shall see, but yes, for now, an hour's break. The study break snack has been secured. Okay, so update. I finished Murder Road and I'm gonna give it a 2.5 or 2, something like that, because I think it definitely has an audience, but I'm just not that audience. I didn't like the characters. I didn't relate to any characters. I thought the plot didn't have much logic behind it. And like, I don't know, it's just, the thriller aspect was just completely lost. I didn't feel that scared or anything, you know what I mean? And there was just a lot of aspects of it, and the writing just isn't that good also. But I don't want to dwell on a book that I didn't particularly enjoy. It's done. I've read it for a online discussion, which has been and gone now, so we can put that in the past. So we're hopefully going to have more success with Unruly. I got it that time. Unruly. That's it. And yeah, because I'm gonna start this tonight once I've had dinner. But until dinner, I'm away to go and sort out the headache that I'm currently having, because I'm having a massive headache. And then I'm gonna get back to work because I have had my hour break and I need to get back to work. So let's go. Okay, so my studying did get interrupted for this. This is my new reading light. And see how perfect that is, because you can adjust it to however you're holding the book, and you know, you can just adjust it to however is comfortable, and it just goes around your neck. How cool. This is the best thing I've ever bought. So that is my most recent purchase. I'm so happy. I'll definitely be trying these out tonight once I've finished my studying and I've had dinner and things. But amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm well chuffed with that purchase. It was from Amazon, so yes, guilty of using Amazon, but I have to say I am very happy with these reading lights. Very happy. Study history, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It's all fun and games until you have to deal with not just primary secondary sources, but also historiography, and oh no. It's all fun and games. All fun and games. I'm getting along with it though. I am. I'm just procrastinating by filming myself right now, but you know, at least I'm holding myself accountable, okay? But yeah, I will get it done. I will. It's just frying my brain at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna try and talk as fast as possible because I don't want this update to be too long. But basically, today has been a little bit of a hit and miss. The hits have been that I did get some uni work done, but I hit a wall after lunch, so only got one of the two essays I wanted to get done today. But it's fine. I'm either going to postpone this essay to tomorrow or Thursday. I have a little bit longer to do this. I'm definitely gonna have to work on the other essay that I've got that's due before. I've got it all written up, but it's not proofread yet, so I might have to dedicate tomorrow to proofreading a certain essay and then resume work on the exam and things that I've been doing. You know what I mean? I just need to take my time with it, figure it out, and I just feel like I'm doing things constantly these past couple of weeks, but that's just how deadline season is. It's just a couple of weeks of pure chaos. And that's what this vlog's supposed to be, is to reflect what goes on during a deadline week at university, specifically for a second year at university, a second year doing a history degree. To be more precise, because the chaos of deadline week differs from year to degree, you know what I mean? It differs. So that is the chaos that is ensuing. But it hasn't been all bad. I did get one essay done, so it's not all lost, and I'm starting to feel better from the wobble I had earlier. Not that, I just had a kind of bad, anxious mood earlier, and I was also really bad with my blood sugars earlier, so I just had to take myself away from town a little bit earlier than I had planned. I didn't plan on going back until, I planned on being home now, and it's about 6 o'clock in the evening, and I got back at about 3, so I did leave a good bit earlier than I anticipated, but I got there for 8:30, 9 in the morning, so I was there. I was doing what I was supposed to, but I did go and past a bookshop. I have added a little vlog idea to my to-do list for this channel, and I don't know when this is gonna come into play. I kind of want to shove this into the plans for May. I definitely want to prioritize these because I have these two from the list for the Women's Prize for Fiction. This one says it was longlisted. This one hasn't got a Women's Prize for Fiction sticker on it, but it was definitely chosen because it was on the display at Waterstones. And I've watched a lot of videos and vlogs and things of people working themselves through the Women's Prize for Fiction lists, and these two seem like the most likely to have a good reception for me. And yeah, I got enticed and I had to buy these. So we have Anne Enright's The Wren, which is like a Irish story. And then we have Enter Ghost by Isabella Hammond, and this is a Palestinian story. This one is about a mother and a daughter and kind of their family history, generational trauma, family secrets, and it seems like it's going to be a really interesting one. They're both literary fiction, and this one is a Palestinian story where I think her name's Sonia. She returns to Palestine, and there's this production of Hamlet. I think she's an actress, and I think she's at a stage in her life where, she's not as young as she used to be. I think she's early 30s, and I think she's just trying to find herself in things like that and connect to her Palestinian roots. So I think these are two very good choices. And I'm probably going to do a vlog dedicated to the Women's Prize for Fiction at some point. I definitely think I'm going to prioritise these. Sorry, May TBR. I've already got my May TBR over there sitting waiting for the day that I have completed Unruly, which is not going to be today, but maybe tomorrow, because I am going to try and get some reading done tonight, and then I probably will finish it tomorrow. So it might just go a little bit into May. a little bit, but by a day, so I'm still going to count it for my April wrap up, I think. Because if it goes on to a second day during May, then I won't. But yeah, we shall see. We're going to try and get it finished. See, this is the thing. I'm not pushing myself with reading and uni work. I need to focus and prioritize, but that's just how things go. Okay, we've got a lot of things going on, but yeah, that's the little bit of an update. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm certainly having a better day than I was earlier when I was having the anxious high blood sugar thing going on in town. But I'm home. I'm gonna relax. I've got a FaceTime with friends a little bit later. So we're gonna chat and things. So yeah, that's the plans. So I will update you guys later.
Nice. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a checkbook, otherwise I would do that.
Okay, so bit of a reading update. I finished Unruly and I'm gonna give it 4 stars. Well, I've already given it 4 stars on my Goodreads. And oh, this freaking book, I loved it. I loved it. It just felt so nostalgic to me because royal history was my kind of area when I was growing up, and I don't know, it just kind of felt like watching the newest episode of Horrible Histories, but it just, became more mature because I'm now an adult. It just felt like going back to that, you know what I mean? And yeah, oh yeah, I love this. If you're interested in picking up a history nonfiction book, but you don't want to get into anything too bogged down, anything too serious, this book does not take itself seriously in any sense of the word. But you're still coming away with something, you know what I mean? And there is, surprisingly, there is moments in this book where observations are made and kind of points are made that you're kind of like, that was really profound, and I like that. But yeah, the main thing I'm taking away from this is the nostalgic feeling, because it did just feel like the newest episode of Horrible Histories, back when the 6 idiots were in charge of the show. So yeah, would recommend. So I now need to go and find my next read. I have already decided that I'm going to move on to The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. I think that's how you pronounce the author's name. As you can see, I'm already a little bit of the way through. I'm not that fast of a reader, guys. It's literally been like a minute or seconds since I spoke to you about Unruly, and I literally just went over to my TBR pile and picked out this book. I just want to get this one finished because it's been sitting with this bookmark in it since mid-March, and March was a really interesting month for me, you guys, reading wise and just life wise. Everything was a mess. Hence why this has been left unfinished. So we're going to give this book the chance and attention that it deserves, and we're going to finish it this time. Because if I leave it any longer, I feel like I'm going to have to go back to the start. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go back to the start. That's the reason I kept the bookmarking, because I was like, I'm going to go back to it deliberately close enough to when I started it, so I don't have to go back to the start. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to finish The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, and I feel like this is going to be a tearjerker, so this is going to be a journey.
I wish I was on my road, heading to you cause you made me feel I'm home. I wish I was talking to you on my road, cause I know I'm too scared to love and shine like chrome. I wish I was on my road, heading to you cause you made me feel I'm home. I wish I was talking to you on my road.
Oh, you guys, I do not have the energy to work today, but we're going to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and we're going to go into work. But I'm going to try and keep my mind off of the fact that I've got to go and work in a couple of hours. I wanted to update you guys on the book thief. I went and visited my grandma, and I read a couple of pages while I was at my grandma's, which was really good. I'm now on like page 290, and I'm really enjoying this. Like, you know, I knew it had like really good writing and like potential and things before I stopped reading it in March, but it's so good. It's so good. So I'm gonna continue reading some before I have to head to work, and that's the plan, I guess. So yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. I'm sorry if I seem a little off or a little bit over the place. It's just because my brain is all over the place. I'm not feeling my best today, so you know, when am I ever feeling my best these days? Never. That's just the reality of having a very hard time with your health. But yeah. On to the rest of the day, which will be reading and working, pretty much. So let's go. Okay, I seriously do need to leave for work, and get ready for work even. But let's open this package. I know exactly what it is, but I just wanted to film opening it because I'm really excited. Here it is, my copy of King Richard III. I'm going to be seeing this the next time I'm in London, which is only in, what, 9 days when I'm filming this. I fly down again on the 12th, so exactly a month after I was last in London. And I'm going to be seeing Richard III at the Globe. I've booked myself a little ticket, and I just decided that I wanted to have read the play before. So this is officially the next thing I'm going to read. And I'm really excited about it. So yeah. That's everything, I guess. For just now. I seriously need to get going and get ready for work, so yeah. But I thought I would just open that little package. And yeah, so I shall see you guys in my next update. This is a 6-star book if I ever came across one before. Like, books have made me cry. Books have been emotionally devastating before. But this book has just left my jaw on the floor. The emotion, the character work, the writing, the narration from death, everything just, oh, it's all. I would definitely recommend reading this for yourself at some point or another. It has been on the cards for me for years to pick this up. I wish I had picked this up way sooner. But being the book thief, we were meant to come across each other, and I'm glad we did, because I don't even know what to do now. Like, how am I supposed to go about my day after finishing this book? Like, I'm gonna have to go and get my food, get ready for work, go to my evening shift, go about life, you know what I mean? Like, this is definitely a 6-star book. 5 stars on the rating systems on like Goodreads and Storygraph, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to go through like all the stages of grief for this book. I'm distraught. I don't know what else to say. I'm distraught. If you want a 5-star book that's gonna just rip your heart out, The Book Thief. The Book Thief is the one to go to. But yeah, with all that being said, I need to go and eat and get ready for work because I'm working again. Like I was working yesterday for the evening shift, and I'm working again today. But I have tomorrow off, so that's fine. That's what I'm clinging on to. Um, yeah. Oh, I'm laughing because the emotions so heightened right now. Like my emotions are everywhere. That's why I'm laughing. I promise. Like, like I'm sure you can relate and have had this kind of emotional response where that's just your emotional response. But yeah, I'm gonna go and grieve for a little bit, while also going about my day-to-day life. Thank you, Marcus Isaac, for the most amazing book I've probably ever read. Yeah, so let's go and get ready for work. I thought we should have a little bit of a catch up. It is probably about 10:30, 20 minutes past 10, something like that. It's been such a like slow burn to the start of the day. I've been up like since the early hours because it's just how my body clock is, thanks to uni and things like that. So that's a joy. But today I'm not doing any uni work. I've not actually got anything to do for any deadlines. There is things I could be doing for deadlines, but that's going to happen tomorrow. That's going to start happening tomorrow. I'm going to be back on the bandwagon tomorrow. Just simply because I feel like I've been really pushing it with doing uni every single day for, a couple of weeks now, and it's just been going and going and going, and there's just been a lot of commitments, working, and it's just been a really busy time. So sue me for taking a day. Okay. I'm probably like, you guys probably don't care. I'm probably just projecting my own guilt. It's fine. We don't need to worry about that. But yeah, that's the plan today. I'm away to pick out my outfit for the day, get a shower, do my whole hair routine kind of thing. And I'm gonna do some filming today. And once I've done some filming, I'm gonna take the dog for a walk, grab some lunch, and then after lunch, I'm gonna do some YouTube planning. I'm also going to try and get this lovely book, play, finished today. It's about 3.5 hours on the audiobook. So I'm going to be enjoying reading this play. I'm reading it because I'm going to be seeing this at the Globe when I'm down in London, and I definitely just want to read some more Shakespeare. Like, it's as simple as that. I just want to read some more Shakespeare, so I am reading this for fun. And I'm gonna be seeing this at the Globe in about a week tomorrow. I'll be seeing this in the Globe because I'm leaving for London a week today. Like, I will have landed in London and would probably be on my way into the London city centre a week today. That's crazy. I'm so excited. Like, you guys don't even know. So yeah, my thoughts on this so far is that it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Everything that I've heard about this play is definitely true. It's just crazy seeing, like, I think this is my first history from Shakespeare, and it's just crazy seeing like real life, like historical figures and people that I've like read about and learned about in class like written in such a like way that kind of feels completely like fiction, if that makes sense. Like it's written like fiction. Um and you know, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. But the writing, of course, it's Shakespeare. It's Shakespearean writing. Like it's beautiful, and the dialogue and the character work, amazing. So yeah, I'm having a really good time with this. You would have seen that last night I was watching The Book Thief, the movie, and I fell asleep before I could finish it. So we are going to finish that today at some point, probably in the evening, but we shall see. We shall see. But I definitely want to finish it. Definitely want to finish it. So we are having a great time. A great time today. We're just gonna take our time and have a good time with all of this, and yeah, that's the plan. So with all that being said, I'm going to stop chatting and get going with the plans for the day. Okay, so I have just completed the one task I wanted to get done today, and that was film for my YouTube channel. So I'm going to edit and make the thumbnail for that, because I'm going to take my time editing this vlog together. But the kind of like wrap up is an easy enough one to edit and put together on the fly, whereas I want to take my time with the vlog. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to go and edit and things. I've also got some reading to do as well after, and I'm also going to try and plan ahead for the kind of rest of the month, and also maybe up until I go back to uni in terms of videos and things I want to do. You know, while I've got the time to do kind of like the bigger projects and it's not like term time or anything, you know what I mean? So that's the plan. That's the plan. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go and do now. So Sunday is going to be a day of planning, reading, and well, we've just finished the filming, so on to the next thing. Okay, so I have been planning my YouTube. It doesn't look like I've done a lot of planning with how I've shown you, but I promise I've done like, there we go, all that planning, 2 videos a week, all planned out and scheduled for the next 2 months. I'm gonna wait until closer to the time to start planning like July and things like that, because it's gonna take some more time to have like a proper idea of what I'll be doing in July. So that's the kind of plan at the moment. I've got some exciting ideas. So I think I'm done with the planning for the day. I'm gonna try and get some more reading done. Maybe go on a walk, kind of refresh myself. Maybe pick up a couple of things. Like, we'll see. We'll see. My brain's just a little bit everywhere. But yeah, it's almost about 4 o'clock in the it's 4 o'clock evening or afternoon. I feel like 4 o'clock's afternoon, and then from like 5 o'clock onwards, that's evening. That's your evening time. I have no idea if that's true or not, but it's there. So yeah, that's the thoughts at the moment. Haven't read anything more of Richard III yet, but I'm gonna try and get it finished today. And I'm also going to watch The Book Thief at some point as well. So we shall see. We shall see how it goes. But yeah, that's everything I have to update really at the moment. So yeah. Hi everyone. So I wanted to wrap up this vlog. It is now Monday. This vlog has officially been a week long, so I'm gonna wrap it up here before it gets too long. I hope you have enjoyed kind of seeing what life has been like during deadline season. Deadline season is by no means over for me yet. I've just got a little bit of a reprieve for well, yesterday and today, because today's the May Day holiday. And then from tomorrow I'm going to be full steam ahead, back with deadlines until I have to leave for London. At least, like, I won't go into everything that's kind of an issue with this upcoming deadline. It's stressing me out. Basically, it's all due when I'm away, so I'm kind of hoping that they upload it so I can see what I need to do before I leave, and I'm not doing a deadline while I'm away. That's basically, that's the long and short of my issue. So I'm gonna have to email the tutor and let her know my issue and let her know what's going on. So I'll do that tomorrow, because I don't think I'm gonna get a reply today, because like I said, it's May Day. But anyway, I don't want to go into that because it's stressing me out. I really enjoyed having you guys along with me for this week. It's made getting through deadlines a lot easier because I've held myself accountable, and it's just been really great to kind of just show how I've balanced my time between reading, my leisure time, and obviously my deadlines and all the other commitments that I've got juggling, because not only am I a uni student, I also work part-time. So I think I've mentioned all of this already, so I'm probably just rehashing things that I've already said, but yeah, thank you all for coming along, and I shall see you guys in my next video.